Psalm 40. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me, and heard my cry. He also brought me up out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my steps. He has put a new song in my mouth, praise to our God. Many will see it and fear, and will trust in the Lord. Blessed is the man who makes the Lord his trust, and does not respect the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, O Lord my God, are your wonderful works which you have done, and your thoughts toward us cannot be recounted to you in order. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. Sacrifice and offering you did not desire, my ears you have opened. Burnt offering and sin offering you did not require. Then I said, Behold, I come. In the scroll of the book it is written of me, I delight to do your will, O my God, and your law is within my heart. I have proclaimed the good news of righteousness in the great assembly. Indeed, I do not restrain my lips, O Lord, you yourself know. I have not hidden your righteousness within my heart. I have declared your faithfulness and your salvation. I have not concealed your loving kindness and your truth from the great assembly. Do not withhold your tender mercies from me, O Lord. Let your loving kindness and your truth continually preserve me. For innumerable evils have surrounded me. My iniquities have overtaken me, so that I am not able to look up. They are more than the hairs of my head, therefore my heart fails me. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let them be ashamed and brought to mutual confusion who seek to destroy my life. Let them be driven backward and brought to dishonor who wish me evil. Let them be confounded because of their shame who say to me, Aha, aha. Let all those who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. Let such as love your salvation say continually, The Lord be magnified. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinks upon me. You are my help and my deliverer. Do not delay, O my God.
Psalm 40, Confidence in the Lord. David waited for the Lord to intervene and rescue him. And in Psalm 40 the Lord did exactly what he promised to do. God always shows up. He may not come at our time or on our terms, but in his wise and perfect plan, God rescues us. David knew that God had heard his cry for help. He knew that God would come to his aid. He was just not sure when or how God would meet the need. So he waited with eyes open and in eager anticipation. Think back to your last crisis. Was your first impulse to call out to God for help and deliverance? Once you prayed, did you trust God to be actively at work for your good in the situation? Then did you wait expectantly for God's intervention? That's the response of a faith-filled heart. God doesn't just rescue us from the bad situations, He also opens up wonderful new opportunities. He takes us out of the mud and puts our feet on solid rock. He picks us out of a slimy pit and gives us a firm place to stand. He changes our cry for help into a new song of praise to Him. Psalm 40 doesn't end, however, before David finds himself in a new crisis. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me, O Lord, make haste to help me. Verse 13. That is the way life is. One crisis, one struggle, after another. But God is always there to help. If we are waiting in eager expectation, He will show up right on time. Verses 6 to 8 of Psalm 40 are quoted in the New Testament book of Hebrews and applied to Jesus. Here's how the connection works. The Lord had chosen David as king of Israel because David had a heart to fully obey the Lord. 1 Samuel 16 verse 7, Acts 13 verses 22 to 23. From David's descendants, God had brought Jesus, the promised deliverer, and Jesus stands in David's tradition of obedience to the Father. Just before Jesus stepped out of heaven into human history, Jesus pledged his obedience to the Father in the words of Psalm 40 verses 6 to 8. Christ's death fulfills God's will. Therefore, when He came into the world, He said, Sacrifice and offering you did not desire, but a body you have prepared for me. In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin, you had no pleasure. Then I said, Behold, I have come. In the volume of the book it is written of me, to do your will, O God. Hebrews 10 verses 5-7. When you are in the pit with nowhere to go but down. And when your feet are stuck in miry clay and there's nothing to do but struggle. Keep one other fact in mind, there's no one to call but the Lord.